Hey guys, welcome back to Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition, Part 16. We are going to head to Priority Rannoch. I just want to make a quick correction about something I said in like Part 1. When I said that the cannibal husks are based on humans, that is true, but I forgot, and it's been bugging me, and I finally was like, shit, and I went and looked it up really quick. Cannibals are also, they're a human-Batarian hybrid husk. And I was like, I think they're Batarian, too. And I wasn't quite sure, and I was like, I just need to look it up, and I haven't until, like, 10 minutes ago, and then I just did. So, yeah, they're a human-Batarian hybrid husk. And they're gross. And if you hear me clearing my throat, don't worry about it. It's sinuses and allergies. But we are going to end this stupid war. We're gonna put the kibosh on the Reaper base and end this dumb war. We have Reapers to fight. Ain't nobody got time for this. So it is time for Priority Rannoch. Yeah, so Tali is a must, obviously. And since this is a priority mission, Garrus. Plus we're dealing with Geth. He'll be useful. Alright.
The sinking laser needs a line of sight. What's the fastest route?
The upper entrance. Target the base before the Geth can organize resistance.
What about you?
We will deactivate defense systems and acquire an escape vehicle.
You can do that?
This unit still carries remnants of the old machine upgrade code. We can break any Geth security. You are concerned.
Oh, Legion seems so sheepish. That's very interesting coming from Legion, who's insisted that it doesn't have emotions.
You know your limits. I trust you. I'm more concerned you didn't tell me about the upgrades.
You were tolerant of our recovery of Geth intelligences from the server, but this matter is different. Personal.
You were ashamed.
Shame is an emotional or cognitive response to societal judgment. It should not apply here.
I'm on your side here, Legion. I want to help your people.
We did not intend to cause offense.
How'd we get here? The Geth are better than this.
No. Based on empirical evidence, they are not.
Yeah.
Proceed to the upper entrance. We will exit here and procure an escape vehicle.
Got it. Legion, good luck.
Acknowledged.
Interesting things going on with Legion.
I can't believe it. I don't think it's really sunk in yet. The home world. My world. Look at the sky. And the rock formations. They used to write poems about them.
When we're done, maybe you'll write a new one.
This is Rannoch, the world of our ancestors. Our bodies carried the seeds that spread the desert grass. You've heard me say Keelah. The best translation I can come up with is, by the homeworld I hope to see someday.
Looks like you're seeing it today.
The living room window will be right here.
Something I should know?
I just claimed the land. I know it doesn't mean much. But when this is over, I'll have a home.
Quarians spent centuries as nomads. You think you can go back to living in one place?
We have gotten used to carrying our homes around with us. Well, that's a start.
Aw, Tali. Alright, get where we should move.
The Geth jamming towers are interfering with your signal, Commander. I'm compensating to keep you patched in.
Good work, Trainer.
And she thought she didn't belong on the Normandy. I think I accidentally shot at Tali as she moved across the screen. Oh, hello. Shit. Guys. Alright, are we good? God damn, I would love some bullets. Ah! Hello. How dare you jump to the side? Fucking excuse you.
Shepard Commander, you must climb to the upper level before Geth units can fortify their positions.
We're on our way.
Admiral Garrel here. The heavy fleet has a clear path. All forward.
Geth fighter presence is negligible. Patrol fleet, break cover and engage.
Yeah, so if you didn't take care of those fighters, big problems for the Quarians. And regardless of how stupid them starting this war is. Oh well, shit. Always gonna do that. saw you. Frog hopping. That was a nice jump. Damn it. Damn. That was very graceful of that Geth. Before I splattered its flashlight fluid everywhere. Oh! Hello. Thank you, Tali. Did Shatika take care of it? Yeah, Shatika took care of it. Very nice. Oh, hello. Oh, did that get both of them? It did. Nice. Whoop. Garrus, set overlay, please. Shit. He must be out of range. Ah, there's one down there.
Come on! We need to get inside before they send reinforcements.
Tali. I heard him. Gabriel, where the fuck are you? There he is. How you doing, bud? Both of you. Right. Aha. I love how dynamic the battlefields are in 3, but it can make moving around a little confusing. Like, I'm like, oh, there's a room right down here, idiot. Let's go.
Shepard Commander, hostile Geth are closing a blast shield over the base.
Oh, hello.
Damn. It'd take hours to punch through that shield.
We don't have that kind of time.
We have located an override atop the Geth fortifications. It can retract the blast shield.
Anyone get a good look at that thing?
Briefly, yeah. If I had to guess, I'd say Reaper tech.
They've put a lot of work into protecting that signal.
Right. Let's blow it up.
Oh, Garrus is, glitched a little bit. His Omni tool's out. Permanently. Okay, nothing down here.
More Geth dropping in.
I like how you can see Chitika harassing the shit out of them.
Watch out! Crossfire on the left side balcony!
Bold of you to assume I moved up. Now I'm moving up. Nice roll, Tali. Pop yourself up. That's fine. Really?
Shepard Commander, do you need assistance?
We'll get through. What's your status?
The old machine's upgrades grant us targeting superiority. We are drawing hostile fire from your position.
Keep it up. We'll get to the blast shield controls.
I know Legion's on our side, but Reaper Code?
No, Legion's on our side.
Never thought I'd hear you say that.
Yeah. Damn, Tali. There's the shotgun.
Admiral Gell to all ships. We've got Geth frigates inbound on the civilian fleet.
Kara's here. Civilian defenders are on intercept course. We'll hold them, Geralt.
Alright. Sorry, I needed a quick drink. Okay, yeah, there's the override, but yeah, we're gonna get resistance. Alright. Really? That's fucking stupid. There. Yikes.
Legion, I've hit the override.
We have gained system access and are bypassing security. Stand by.
Yeah, survive. That's always just really fun to see. Okay, since I'm in survive again, because my game was cursed last time. Okay, I'm still on normal. Like, we're not doing easy mode. Ah, Pyro. Alright. You shooting rockets at Chitika?
We have bypassed security, but disabling the blast shield requires manual input. We have enabled a console near your position.
Got it.
Shepard Commander, you have successfully opened the blast shield doors.
Good. We'll be back out in a minute.
Negative. The path behind you has been sealed. A nearby elevator can take you to the upper level. From there, you should have an acceptable line of sight for targeting.
Ha! There's a prime on that elevator, Legion. Careful, Garrus. Damn. Alright. That rocket trooper is moving to flank. Yep. Hello. Stop that. Oh my gosh. Grenades. Grenades. Sorry, gotta shift my position a little bit. Ugh, my knee. Sorry about that. Oh.
Get primed! I guess they really don't want us up here.
Yeah, there's more than one. This is the part I was like, doesn't it get pretty hairy? Yeah, it does. There's like 3 of them up here, I think. Move. Yeah, there's 3 of them. And then there were 2. Didn't mean to throw that grenade. Meant for Tali to send out her defense drone. Stop. Yikes. Oh, please. Please. Okay. Shit. Okay. Yeah, Locust is probably a good idea here. Okay. We can deal with one, you guys.
You getting anything from the base?
No, the old machines have not registered us as a threat. We recommend haste. The creator fleet will be overrun unless you sever the Geth connection to the old machine soon.
This battle was centuries in the making. To see it finally end.
We'll get it done.
Also, thank you, Mod. I was getting botted. Okay. So now we've got Zen's weapon here.
Normandy's weapon systems are ready to sync to your target. I recommend you withdraw to a safe distance. Target locked.
Reaper!
Oh, good.
We have located transportation.
Copy that! Everybody get to the ship! Move!
Damn!
Move!
How are we supposed to fight that thing?
I was hoping your fleet might lend a hand! No!
We will attempt evasive maneuvers.
Shepard's fleet is not a Reaper base! It's a live Reaper! I need an orbital strike! We're clear! Fire at will!
What do we hit?
The firing chamber! Looks like a weak point when it's priming!
Damn it! The jamming towers have us targeting manually. We can't make a precision shot.
We may escape before it recovers.
No! Pull over!
Lyle is done.
Shepard, Commander.
If we run away, the Geth stay under Reaper control and the Quarians are dead. This ends now. Edie, patch the Quarians to the Normandy's weapon system. I want the targeting laser synced up to the whole damn fleet.
Understood.
Do you need assistance?
Just stay down, Legion. I'll take it from here.
Shepard, Commander. Good luck.
Acknowledged.
That's such a
Shepard
cute
to fleet.
exchange.
I'll paint the weak spot. Link up with the Normandy and be ready to fire.
All right. Yes, what's happening is happening. You are seeing this shit correctly.
The destroyer is in range. Missiles are ready for launch.
Shepard, we need a target.
Working on it, Geralt.
Find us a target or we'll lose the fleet.
Geralt, get off my dick. I'm literally face to face with the Reaper right now. Oh, my heart is pounding. Woo! Hello! You're very big, Mr. Reaper! boy. Oh god. Hurry it up! Sovereign's music. Oh fuck. Hello.
You know who I am?
Harbinger speaks of you. You resist, but you will fail. The cycle must continue.
So, quick fun fact. The first time I played this in the Legendary, my roommate was out, so I was able to turn on my surround sound. This was shaking my walls.
What are you talking about? We stopped Sovereign and the Geth. We stopped Harbinger and the Collectors. We've earned a straight answer.
It is not a thing you can comprehend.
We might surprise you.
You represent chaos. We represent order. Every organic civilization must be harvested in order to bring order to the chaos. It is inevitable. Without our intervention, organics are doomed. We are your salvation.
You're killing everyone in the galaxy to save us?
The cycle must continue. There is no alternative.
Organics and synthetics don't have to destroy each other.
The battle for Rannoch disproves your assertion. Finish your war. We will be waiting.
We did it. We killed a Reaper. Keelah.
We can confirm that the Geth are no longer being directed by the old machines. We are free.
You did it, Shepard. The Geth fleet has stopped firing. They're completely vulnerable.
Shepard Commander, the Geth only acted in defense after the creators attacked. Do we deserve death?
What are you suggesting?
Our upgrades. With the old machine dead, we could upload them to all Geth without sacrificing their independence.
You want to upload the Reaper code? That would make the Geth as smart as when the Reaper was controlling them.
Yes, but with free will, each Geth unit would be a true intelligence. We would be alive, and we could help you.
Our fleet is already attacking. Uploading the code would destroy us. Shepard, you can't choose the Geth over my people.
Do you remember the question that caused the creators to attack us, tali'zorah? Does this unit have a soul?
Upload the code to the Geth. Tali, call off the fleet if you can.
Uploading. 10%.
This is Admiral tali'zorah. All units, break off your attack.
Belay that order. Continue the attack.
20%.
I beg you, do not do this. Please.
We regret the deaths of the creators, but we see no alternative. 40%.
Okay. If you don't have Paragon or Renegade here, good fucking luck. I'll tell you what happens afterwards.
No. Nobody else dies today. Legion, keep going.
Shepard?
All ships, this is Commander Shepard. The Reaper is dead. Stand down.
This is Admiral Tali'zorah. Shepard speaks with my authority.
And mine as well. Negative. We can win this war now. Keep firing.
60%.
The Geth are about to return to full strength. If you keep attacking, they'll wipe you out. Your entire history is you trying to kill the Geth. You forced them to rebel. You forced them to ally with the Reapers.
80%.
The Geth don't want to fight you. If you can believe that for just 1 minute, this war will be over. You have a choice. Please. Keelah Salai.
All units, hold fire.
Error. Copying code is insufficient. Direct personality dissemination required. Shepard Commander, I must go to them. I'm sorry. It's the only way.
Legion, the answer to your question was yes.
I know, Tali. But thank you. Keelah Salai.
Commander.
Admiral Ron, I heard your ship made a crash landing. Glad you got out in one piece.
I was listening over the radio. If Hangirl hadn't stopped,
He did.
we have taken heavy losses. I don't know if we can. Where are we supposed to go?
You are welcome to return to Rannoch, Admiral Ron, with us.
Legion?
No, I'm sorry, Commander. Legion sacrificed itself to give us all intelligence. It will be honored.
Good.
And we will honor Legion's promise. The Geth fleet will help you retake Earth, and our engineers will assist in building the Crucible.
As will ours, of course.
Admiral, had you considered possible settlement sites?
The southern continent had excellent farmland, as I recall.
Are you gonna be okay?
I believe so, Commander. Thank you.
Shopping for another house?
Beachfront property.
Claim it fast. It's a buyer's market. You okay? I know working with the Geth will be difficult.
I'm not staying. I'm coming with you.
Sure.
I thought your people needed you.
What do I know about negotiating with AIs?
You and Edie seem to get along.
My people need me out there. Sooner or later, the Reapers will come for Rannoch.
We did just kill one of them.
So I'm coming with you to stop them. If you think I can help.
You can help.
Thanks. When this is all over, when I know my world is safe, then I can come home. It is beautiful, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It'll be years before we can live without our suits completely. But right now... Right now, I have this.
Yeah, that's a really bittersweet pill to swallow. You can lose Tali and Legion there.
Commander Shepard, I understand you've helped resolve the situation with the Geth.
Yes, Counselor. 2, in fact.
I've read the reports. You ended a war 3 centuries in the making.
Had a lot of help.
We have isolated pockets of remaining Geth. As best we can tell, they are Geth bodies loaded with Reaper code. But they are just a tiny fragment of the full Geth fleet. You've done the impossible, Commander. And I may be able to provide help of my own.
Oh, finally.
I've received information from my government. It's too sensitive to discuss over an unsecured channel.
What if I come to the Citadel?
Yes, that would be best, Commander. I'll be waiting for you in Counselor Udina's office.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Okay, so, yeah, priority to the Citadel 3. So, a few things. You can lose Tali and Legion there. The way to keep the peace, to have them coexist, is a very finicky thing that dates back to 2. There were a few things that I stressed the importance of. There's, like, certain kind of almost points it works as. The most important thing that needs to happen in 2 is that you need to be able to resolve the fight between Tali and Legion. There is no talking loyalty back into someone. You had to have resolved that fight. It's not like picking Tali's side over Legion's and then telling him to, talking him back into being loyal. You need to have resolved that fight, 100%, or else this won't work. Tali needs to be loyal also. That's a necessary thing, 100%, or this won't work. Those are like 2 automatic fails. It's easier to achieve peace if you have destroyed the heretics in Legion's loyalty mission. Lyle chose to destroy the heretics because she was like, well, I've killed enough Geth, more will help. Like, it ends up that the payoff is, because my shepherd Isaac did not destroy the heretics, and he was still able to achieve peace. So that's one that you have wiggle room with. But that's, like, the only place you can really fuck up. I'm shocked I had both Paragon and Renegade. Last time I only had enough for Renegade. And if you do the Renegade prompt, because that is a check. That's not like a, oh, choose this option for more points. That's a check. Lyle, because last time she did the Renegade check, it's essentially like, I've done enough for your people, and if you don't fucking stop right now, I'm just gonna watch them blow you out of the fucking sky. Bye. And that causes them to stop. But, what destroying the heretic station basically does is, in the end of the day, does your Geth versus Quarian output. If you chose to save the heretic Geth in 2 in Legion's loyalty mission, there will be more Geth because they, 1, you have saved more Geth, 2, they were more easily rewritten, and 3, they will have taken out more Quarians. So you can get away with keeping you can get away with saving the heretic Geth. That's fine. But, and then things in this game, so all that carries over into this game. Chorus needs to be saved. 100% he needs to save. He needs to be safe. If he dies, that's it. And then you need to get rid of the Geth fighters. So, like, those 2 options are absolutely necessary. It's kind of like after, like, if you didn't do the Turian platoon and the bomb with Tuchanka, Eve will go to the Kelphic Valley where the bomb was to rally the Krogan clans, and she'll be killed in the bomb. Like, she'll be killed with the bomb explosion kind of thing. Except that doesn't affect the outcome of priority Tuchanka and curing the genophage, that just affects the aftermath. I don't even want to know what happens with Rex with that, quite honestly. But if you can't pass the Paragon or Renegade check, Legion will always sacrifice himself to give life to the Geth. He dies no matter what. And if Tali sees all of her people murdered in front of her, blown out of the skies, she'll jump off the cliff and kill herself. So you can lose Legion and Tali in one fell swoop. So if you don't have that, the best thing to do is shoot Legion. Quite honestly, I don't, that hurts me to say. I don't like saying it. I go into that mission with just like panic attacks ready, even though, I mean, if you look at my Paragon versus Renegade, I'm actually, she's a little bit more Paragon than Renegade, but she's basically half and half, and that's pretty much how she stays the entire game. 3 is Lyle at her most Paragon, because really that thing with my playthrough with 1 with Lyle was a giant fluke. It's all because I was nice to alert Keen, and that gives you 25% Paragon Renegade. That's actually a loop that I didn't... There's a exploit you can do to get full Paragon and Renegade that I didn't even know about in that game until looking shit up later. But yeah, I had enough for both choices. Thank the Lord. Well, dang, yeah. Yeah, nobody is safe in this. Yeah, Tali could have died too. So, Legion dying is... thankfully the only mandatory death in this mission. But if you're not careful, it won't be. So yeah, so yeah, those are like the big points. It's on the Mass Effect wiki as well. Like they kind of tell you like what weighs more heavily than the others, but Tali being loyal, talking Legion out of the argument, and saving Chorus are like your big your big 3. But yeah, stop the Geth fighters and destroying the heretics or keeping them, that's really up to you. You can achieve peace without either, but that's the only wiggle room you have is with the heretics. Chat, well, I don't like that he went and old yellered himself. Yeah, I just saw from chat was just, oh, when Legion died. Yeah, I'm not happy about it at all. Legion, my heart. I love him so much. I love him so much. But yeah, Hackett wants to talk to us. So it doesn't have as many potential outcomes as Priority Tuchanka, which have like so many, but it's still got a couple.
Commander, something on your mind?
What's the Reaper situation?
It's not trending well, even if you did buy Radix some time. Our threat projections show the Reapers will gain the advantage on most other fronts. And now the Asari are a prime target. They're the most advanced race in the galaxy. We'll soon find out if that means anything.
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
Given the situation everywhere else, as close as we can be, you've done well, Shepard.
What about the extra help we picked up along the way?
Bringing in both the Quarians and the Geth has helped us immeasurably. The Quarian fleet is providing evac and fire support, while the Geth attack Reaper supply lines.
What about Arya's mercenaries?
Arya T'Loak, there's someone I never thought we'd be in bed with. The blood pack will be useful, and violent. Mostly Vorcha, I hear. We'll put the Blue Suns to good use. Intel says Narner Vosk is bringing his men, and that they're gunning for a fight. The Eclipse are providing troops and mechs. When we find a Reaper soft spot, they'll help us hit it. Don't want to know how you got Arya's cooperation, but whatever you did, it was worth it.
How about the Asari and Solarians?
Since the coup attempt, the Asari have stepped up to the plate. They're committing fleets and sending a science team to work on the Crucible. And believe it or not, they promised us the Destiny Ascension. They haven't forgotten you saved it 3 years ago.
And the Solarians?
They sent the entire fleet as a thank you for rescuing their counselor. I guess they managed to overlook the genophage cure.
Yeah, another reason betraying Rex is pointless.
What about the Rachni?
I wouldn't have believed it, but the Rachni are helping us build the Crucible.
You're kidding.
Turns out they have a knack for weapons of mass destruction. In hindsight, I guess they'd know a thing or two about waging a galactic war.
No problems with them then?
Other than scaring the hell out of our engineers, no. Not a lot of small talk going on there.
I know we're retreading some ground, but they do, again, there are some updates with like the Asari and Solarians.
What about the Turians and Krogan?
The Krogan and Turians have obviously been a big help. Erdnot Rex running the show is a bonus for us.
Yeah.
And that female Krogan you rescued is rallying more support from the other clans. I'm glad you disabled that mom in Tachanka. We could have lost a lot of Krogan support as it is. We picked up some Turian troops.
Good to hear. If I may, Admiral, I have a personal question.
Speak freely, Commander.
Why me? Why put me in charge of all this?
Because you're the only soldier in this whole damn Navy who knows how to kill Reapers.
I admit I've had some practice, even success, but does that qualify me for this?
Your dossier says it does, Commander. You were trapped on a cruise all those years ago, and you were the only one to make it out alive. Back then I saw more than just a soldier in the making.
I mean, Toombs made it out, but he's probably Reaper fodder by now.
And because of that, you think I qualify to save the galaxy?
Shepard, let me tell you something that I've learned the hard way. You can pay a soldier to fire a gun, you can pay him to charge the enemy and take a hill, but you can't pay him to believe.
I don't follow, sir.
When you went up against Sovereign, there was no good reason to believe you'd win. But your crew didn't seem to care, they went along anyway. Your trip through the Omega-4 relay? That was a suicide mission if there ever was one. Yet there your crew was, standing beside you, proud to serve. Why? Because they believed in you, their leader. That's what I need now. Where we're taking them is liable to get pretty hairy, and I know you're the one who will get us to the other side.
Nothing more, sir.
Hack it out.
I really like that from Hackett, that you can pay a soldier to do this, you can pay him to do this and this and this, but you can't pay him to believe. Wow, look at our assets. Holy shit. It used to not be able to get that high. Unless you had, unless you were playing multiplayer. You could get, war assets from playing multiplayer. You could still complete the game without playing multiplayer and get, like, the secret ending, the quote-unquote secret ending. AKA, you know, I'll explain when we get there. Or afterwards. But it never let you, like, get that high of a bar. The opening screen actually used to show your war assets on... it actually used to show, like, that bar, like, on, like, the pop-up terminal in the beginning, and it would be at your max would be at about, like, maybe 75%, and you could only 100% it by playing a bunch of multiplayer. So, I mean, I got it there, but again, if you get it to, like, on the 360 and the PS3, if you got it to, like, 75%, and on the PC as well, then you were golden. So they did change that for this because they haven't added multiplayer, and EA's like, well, if fan demand is high enough, we'll port it in. And I'm like, you fucking better. It's one of the only multiplayers I really enjoy playing. Citadel Defense Force. Let's see. Yep. Geth jamming frequencies upgraded the Citadel's automated defense systems. Schematics, recovered by Commander Shepard, are helping CSEC easily locate and shut down active turrets left by Cerberus on the Citadel. Okay, those were the two. The Alliance First Fleet. Improved treatments for chemical burns are being implemented by Alliance doctors and medics. The Asari Second Fleet is largely composed of frigates and fighters, embodying the Asari's hit-and-run mindset with a nimble swarm rather than a slower collection of vessels. The Second is normally dispatched to protect colonies from pirate raiders or mercenary activity. Second Fleet's fighter squadrons are intensely competitive, racing to break new records set by each other's teams, but unquestionably loyal to each other in a fight. Shepard passed a Reaper code fragment to Asari High Command. An isolated copy will help predict Reaper movements. Advanced starship fuel. Helium-3 is used to power the vast majority of commercial starships. Chemical engineers on Sion added experimental measures of compounds to the gas to make a more efficient fuel for ships traveling long distances. One of their new formulas is used in ships transporting the major loads of material to the crucible, speeding up the building process. The advanced power relays are 15 kilometers of insulated wiring connected to switch boxes that regulate the energy flow. Installing the relays in the crucible will prevent catastrophic power surges from overloading its systems. The haptic optics array is an experimental computer user surface. Cortical implants allow users to see screens projected in front of them. A user's eye movements are tracked, syncing to the hand gestures as they sift through data. While disorienting at first, people using the optics array report increased efficiency, and the technology has been adapted by several dozen engineers for use on the Crucible. Advanced AI relays. Admiral Zen's research team salvaged advanced AI relays from the wreckage of the Geth Dreadnought flagship. So this is why we said yes to Zen scavenging through stuff instead of Tali's people, instead of looking through the life pods, where Tali was like, where Zen pointed out to Tali, you yourself, that said that they're most likely dead. Zen used the valuable technology to write a custom VI that oversees the energy output of the Crucible's fusion reactors and adjusts itself automatically. Please just shove her at the Crucible and don't let her near the Geth. That is my concern. I'm I'm concerned about Zen and Geralt. Chorus is fine. Chorus is going to be like the ambassador for the Quarians and the Geth. He'll be great. He'll be fine. But like, I'm worried about Zen getting her mitts on them and Geralt wanting to shoot them. More on the Krogan clans. Fierce, toxin-immune creatures known as Cacliosaurs, once used as battle mounts by the Krogan, have been cloned by the fossilized Cacliosaur skull discovered by Commander Shepard. We gave dinosaurs to ride them into battle. Yeah, see, the Geth number would be significantly higher than the Quarian number if we, the Quarians would be down to, like, I think 500 or 600, and the Geth would be up to 800 or so if you spare the heretics. And again, that is a decision you can completely make as long as you hit every other checkpoint. Geth core. Until recently, the Geth expected nothing but violence from organics and designed themselves accordingly. All Geth platforms are armed, shielded, and built to withstand combat. When they're on the battlefield, enemy tactics and positions are swapped instantaneously between the AIs. The Geth also employ turrets and drones, expendable hardware, support to keep losses of networked platforms to a minimum. The result is the largest, perhaps best equipped infantry in the galaxy. The Geth fleet. Many Geth vessels are built to explore, mine, or provide transport between factories and space stations. But every Geth ship, regardless of purpose, is also capable of engaging hostile forces. Unbound by the Treaty of Pharaxin, the synthetic intelligence units built as almost as many dreadnoughts as the Turians. The software running those ships is in the Geth themselves. Highly advanced electronic security measures and cyber warfare suites bolster already formidable firepower. Updated. Deleting Geth heretics depleted Geth numbers, giving the Quarians an advantage when their flotilla began the assault on Rannoch. As a result, the damage to the Quarian fleet is not as extensive as projections estimated. What's up with the Turians? Turian Spec Ops team. Guard Captain Vidinos heads a special operations team that distinguished itself on the war on Tatrius, tracking down Turian separatist leaders opposing the hierarchy. During the war, the separatists rammed a ship traveling at faster than light speeds into the heart of Tatrius' capital. Holy shit, they pulled a frickin' what's the best one out of the new Star Wars trilogy? They pulled The Last Jedi. Sorry, not sorry. I love that movie. I know most people hate it. I loved it. Don't at me. It was better than Rise of the Skywalker. Anything was better than Rise of the Skywalker. Vidonis' unit experienced their worst fighting in the Diluvian wildlands, unwelcoming marshes with a population deeply sympathetic to the separatist cause. So, yeah, we've got some crazy sons of bitches in the Turians. And the Quarians, 800. The Quarians are skilled engineers with one of the largest fleets in the galaxy. Each of their vessels have been repaired, stocked, and armed for confrontation with the Reapers. So yeah, the civilian fleet, the heavy fleet, and the patrol fleet. So, Geralt and Ron's fleets are, or not Geralt, Chorus and Ron's fleets are about the same, and Geralt's is a little bit heavier, I think, because Ron covered him. We'll see. The civilian fleet makes up most of the Quarian flotilla. Properly coordinated, the fleet compensates for its lack of dedicated warships with its sheer numbers. Even its smallest crafts are equipped with ship-to-ship weaponry. The civilian live ships, enormous floating gardens that produce food for the Quarians, have also been fitted with massive Thanix cannons to provide for heavy firepower. Deleting the Geth heretics depleted Geth numbers, giving the Quarians an advantage when their flotilla began the assault on Rannoch. As a result, damage to the Quarian fleet is not as extensive as projections estimated. The Heavy Fleet. Any pirates or mercenaries attempting to prey on the Quarian flotilla must contend with the Heavy Fleet's cruisers, frigates, fighters, and carriers. The Heavy Fleet is led by Admiral Han Gerel. The Admiral firmly believes in the importance of ship maintenance and regular training exercises and actively encourages those on pilgrimage to seek out technology that will upgrade his fleet's capabilities. As a result, cutting-edge technology is often found in the best of the Heavy Fleet's vessels. The patrol fleet sacrificed several of its ships to take the brunt of the Geth attacks on the Heavy Fleet, buying the Heavy Fleet time to repair its frigates and launch a successful counterattack. That was the argument between Ron and Geralt that we interfered in. The patrol fleet are scouts, flying ahead of the flotilla on the lookout for mineable bodies and hostile forces. They scan space with VI systems that pick up heat signatures or other signs of foreign vessels. As the first ships to be targeted in any conflict, some of the Quarians' finest engineers monitor and repair the patrol fleet's shielding. The fleet's commanding officer, Admiral Shala Ron, relies on speed and shields during combat. Okay, where is everybody? Okay. Aw, my engineering team is all... They're all there! That's what I love about 3 the most, too, is engineering is completely full. It's got the best of every game. So you've got the odd couple in Ken and Gabby. You've got Adams from game 1, and then Tali is, of course, back where she belongs. In engineering, because she's just so comfortable there. Okay, everybody's in their respective spots. Nobody's doing well. Like, they're doing alright, but, I mean, Legion was still a friend.
We just took down a Reaper without a giant thresher maw helping.
Damn right. We just showed the galaxy we could beat him.
Excuse me. The Normandy and Edie and Joker and, like, everyone else here did it. You two literally bitch about how you sit here and guard the war room. Were you in a Reaper face? I didn't fucking think so. I was.
You've got new messages, Commander.
I being Lyle. That's another thing I wanted to address. I've gotten some, like, Twitch DMs being like, you say, you know, your Shepherd is your own, but you keep saying I. It's kind of like I'm talking about Lyle's perspective in that moment. It slips out. Going into third person just gets confusing after a while, so I'm just like, pet.
I hear you were on the ground with the Reaper. He fired up at us a few times. Joker pulled the Normandy through some insane maneuvers to stay out of the line of fire.
It's hard being in a fight like that, especially when you're not the one flying the ship. Joker's one of the best, though.
At first I was nauseous, swinging around in my safety harness. But then I was furious. Just... enraged. I wanted that thing dead.
You didn't want the Reapers dead when they attacked Earth?
I wanted them defeated. I wanted Earth saved. But I never wanted to physically tear them in half and watch them blow up.
Congratulations, trainer. I believe you've discovered your fight-or-flight instinct.
Perhaps I should have stayed with chess. Although now I think I'm spoiled by the lack of explosions. Commander?
I love her. Little R&D woman. Not sure if she belongs. Wanting to rip a Reaper in half.
Gotta hand it to you, Commander. That's the first time I've seen someone end a war by yelling.
I hope that if Tali could see reason, then the rest of the Quarians might listen too.
I had hoped my cooperation with Tali, along with Legion's, would help her question her socialized prejudice.
Yeah, kinda hard to dehumanize someone who's right there guarding your back. And now we've got 2 fleets for the price of 1. We didn't lose anybody.
Except Legion, before it sacrificed itself. Legion referred to itself as I instead of we.
Yeah? So?
The singular pronoun indicates Legion's independent personality had fully actualized. In its last moments, it was not an avatar of the Geth consensus. It was a person.
That's what I figured.
Well, when the Geth fleet helps us retake Earth, I guess we'll owe that to him.
Yeah, chat pointed out what I always notice. Edie sounds so sad. Or chat said Edie sounds sad, but she sounds so sad. And I love that Joker said that the first Reaper we take down on Earth is for Legion.
Commander?
What's on your mind, Edie?
I was just reflecting. The Quarians' historical era was not making the Geth enough like them.
I'm not sure I understand.
Units with networked intelligences will trend toward cooperation for mutual benefit. But units with central heuristics establishing an individual personality, such as myself, develop preferences. These preferences form attachments that keep my calculations from devaluing the worth of the lives aboard the Normandy.
You're saying the Geth turned on the Quarians because they aren't individuals?
That is my theory, but it is limited to a sample size of one society. The only other notable synthetic society is the Reapers, and we do not know if they govern by consensus as the Geth do.
Do me a favor, don't ask them.
Hello, Shepard.
So yeah, Edie through this entire bit after Legion sounds sad. I mean, which is understandable considering she's also a synthetic, and Legion understood her as a synthetic in a way that nobody else really could. Remember, they often talked. Let's talk Quarian War from Diana Allers. It may be hard to believe after what we just went through, but the rest of the galaxy is barely aware the Quarians ever went into the Veil, let alone started a war with the Geth. We're sitting on a major piece of history here. I have material from all the players except you. Can I get to your cabin for an hour and get your thoughts on Vid? Diana. Really? You talked to the admirals? I highly doubt that. Progress report from Shalaran Vos Rannoch. Aw, Vos Rannoch. Oh. Commander, with assistance from the Geth, our fleet is nearly back to full strength. We have focused most of our efforts on providing evacuation assistance and support for the Turian fleet, while the Geth harass the Reapers. Even with our newfound peace, it seems foolish to risk an incident by putting our forces in closer proximity. I understand from Admiral Zen that the Crucible project continues well, though Zen herself seems dissatisfied with the technological capabilities of the device. Thank God you threw Zen at the Crucible. Jesus. Though eccentric, she is also brilliant. Hopefully she will find some way to improve its functionality. I never would have believed you would talk Han down, Commander. Take care of tali'zorah for me. Keelah Salai, Admiral Shalaran Vos Rannoch. I found work to do from Tali. Shepard, just wanted to let you know that I'm going to join Atoms and Engineering. It seems like the best place for me to help, so long as I'm coming with you anyway. Please drop by when you have a minute. Tali. Oh, and one last thing about Tali taking her helmet off. At least with the 360 version, and I believe the PC version, a lot of people, of course, were going into, like, edit mode. Excuse me. So they rotated the camera to see what would happen. Oh, I forgot to mention this about Edie, too. So a couple of funny things about, like, camera work. So, when Edie is first in her body walking out of the smoke, you remember how you see the footsteps where it's, like, one foot very delicately in front of the other on those heels coming out of the smoke? What you're not shown is what they had to do with her model to get the footsteps to walk that way. She was literally flailing her arms around like just like a two-legged octopus or like a two-tentacled octopus. She was just kind of flailing her arms around all ridiculous like, because that's the kind of physics they needed for that kind of walk to work. Or that, because in the end they were like, fuck it, this is the quickest way to get it to work, and they're not going to see her top half anyway, it's obscured by smoke, so whatever, she's walking out. So when that was first revealed, way back when this came out, people were just like, Edie is the Swan Queen, which is why, if you're watching this on YouTube, wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Yeah, pretty much, except it was slower. Oh my god, that GIF is something beautiful to behold. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you're not gonna have any idea, but when I first did Priority Paladin, my stream alert notification just said Edie is the Swan Queen. So I'm sure chat was like, what the fuck? So yeah, that's where that came from. And so the thing with Tali, when she takes her masks off and says, but for now I have this, and you realize that she is speaking without a filter, people were like, holy shit, Tali's face, like there's a render under there. So they turn the camera It was like people were scrambling. Modders were scrambling. They turned the camera, and all it is Edie removing her helmet to reveal another helmet underneath. And everyone's like, BioWare! Like, come on, guys. Did you really think they were gonna have a face under that? Oh, back in the day, they chose to Photoshop a generic model picture that looked nothing like what Tali could potentially look like under her mask. They did fix that in this version, but you know, you only get that with the Talibans. So, Steve.
Is everything okay, Shepard?
All right, you got nothing. Mr. Vega.
I can't believe you got the Geth and Quarians to play nice. You should get a medal for that alone. It looks like we just need to get the Asari on board, and we can finally focus on the Reapers.
Yeah.
But I don't suppose it'll be as easy as all that.
Nothing ever is.
Yeah.
One step at a time, I guess.
You are correct, James. Yeah, Tavos can eat my entire ass. Like, I really liked her in the first two, but in this one, she just, with how, like, aloof and, like, how she's like, oh, well, I finally decided to help. I'm like, you can shove it up your ass, Tavos. The fact that Sparatus was the one that was nice to us is still mind-blowing to me.
300 years it took to take back the Quarian homeworld. I sure as hell hope it doesn't take that long for us.
Me too, James.
I'm ready to see Earth again, Shepard. Do you hear that hum?
Okay.
Is that just me?
Also, addressing something else Vega said, I'm sure Shepard's gonna get so many fucking medals for everything that she's done. Curing the genophage, establishing peace with the Krogans and the rest of the galaxy, ending the Quarian and Geth conflict, just like fucking everything she's done. Stopping an assassination on the council. Nothing? Alright. Yeah, she wants to do the cabin talk, I forgot. Go talk to Javik before we go talk to engineers. He's probably not happy that we established peace with the synthetics.
Another Reaper has died.
Oh, he's happy that a Reaper died.
You are proving that humans are capable soldiers. But I question this peace you have brokered.
Yep.
No such thing is possible between machines and organics. I would have destroyed the synthetics without hesitation. And these Quarians, let's just hope they are reliable allies. It is difficult to trust a species that hides behind masks.
They kinda have to, Javik, or they'll die.
The only conflict you should concern yourself with is ending the one with the Reapers. Diplomacy does not win wars. Powerful and plentiful firearms do. Seeing all these primitives flying spaceships is unexpected and very dangerous.
I don't know if he realizes that, to be honest. Yeah, I agree. I don't think he realizes that either, because he doesn't really want to learn much about the primitives. I do love Javik.
Do not care what others think. Do what you must.
Cool. We were at the end of that conversation anyway. Hey, Ken and Gabby, you've got Tully back.
Kenneth, you comment on every woman's figure but mine.
Well,
What? You don't like my legs?
Gabby, it's you. You know?
No chicken shit, I don't know. All you do is make stupid sexist comments to avoid saying anything real.
Oh.
Gabby, now's not the time. We've got work to do. Responsibilities.
Ah, grow a pair, Ken. Look around you. Tomorrow may not come. Something to say or no?
Gabby, please. We have a duty to the ship and the crew.
What about us? Just listen to yourself. Kenneth, you comment on every woman's...
We're not fighting this war for ourselves, Donnelly. We're fighting for the people close to us. Time is short.
I see your point, Commander. Gabby, I think your legs are spectacular.
Well, that's a start.
So yeah, that is the... Are you gonna have Gabby and Ken hook up conversation or not? If you support Ken, they don't. If you support Gabby, they do. But I like that you realize why Ken makes all, like, these comments. It's because he's trying to hide his attraction to Gappy. He's failed. He's failed so hard because it was so obvious for Mass Effect 2. But, like, oh man. Is everybody in engineering just pretending they didn't hear that? I think they are. I think Adams is just like, wish I was up with Karen right now.
Commander?
Power grid is in the green.
Yeah, you guys doing alright?
Commander.
I was kind of sad Adams didn't have, like, dialogue about how good it was to have Tali back. Because he was like a father figure to her in 1.
Can't be. No. I guess that's right.
Hey, Tali. How's it going?
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear you. I just got communication from the fleet. Sorry. From Rannoch. In the old days, I'd send any new technology I found back to the fleet. I should probably be doing that with the agriculture samples now. I don't know anything about raising crops.
How are your people doing?
It's crazy. The Geth are helping. Setting up housing, adapting power systems. They are doing in weeks what would have taken us years. Geth are even uploading into the suits of Quarian volunteers. They're rewriting environmental functions, jump-starting our immune systems.
That doesn't seem possible.
The Geth are software, not hardware. They can transfer themselves from a normal body into anything with enough processing power. They're mimicking infections, so the host can adapt without getting sick. It's like making a vaccine.
So the Quarians won't have to wear those suits anymore.
It doesn't seem possible, but yes, in a few years, with Geth improvements, we won't need them. We might still wear them. The suits have become part of our society. But a rupture won't be a death sentence. Today, on Rannoch, there are Quarian children who will grow up healthy and strong, thanks to the Geth.
They owe that to you.
No. I'd have killed the Geth with no regrets. And I'd have been wrong. Thank you. I can't believe my people are working with the Geth. The Geth are helping us rebuild. I never thought I'd see it. Our scientists and the Geth have done amazing work on the Crucible together. Hey, Shepard.
Little sister hug. Alright, let's go do that, the interview with Allers. And then I'll pop back down to the crew deck. Where the fuck? I don't know where that last model is, and it really is driving me batty. Unless it's from the DLC, but I don't think it is. So it's driving me absolutely fucking insane. I should look it up, but...
Trainer, can you send up Diana Allers? She wants to talk to me.
She's on her way, Commander.
I'm sure you've got a million questions.
I narrowed it down to 40. Let's see how you do with the top 10. Commander, the last time most of us heard about Geth, they were attacking the Citadel alongside Sovereign.
Yes, and you should know that was a minority of the Geth. Most of them are not hostile to organics.
Is that how you explain that they're allies, and no longer dangerous robots who stick humans on spikes?
What you have to realize is that despite their reputation, most Geth are not inherently violent. The Quarians attacked them. The Geth fought back in self-defense just like any organic would. Now that we've freed the Geth from Reaper control, they'll want payback for their enslavement.
But you're going to take an army of synthetics to fight Reapers with untold hacking abilities. What's keeping the Reapers from reprogramming the Geth like they have before?
The Geth are extremely intelligent, and they've put incredible thought into solving this problem. They're not going to turn again. I'd bet my life on it.
Now here's a question from a Batarian on Omega. Commander Shepard, if the mass relays can be destroyed... So did I miss anything? Do you have any questions?
You gonna go file your story now?
Well, if you don't mind.
Go tell the galaxy what we've done. I could use some good news.
Aye aye, Commander.
I don't hate Allers. I really don't. I was like, okay, like, I think a reporter on the ship is a good idea, honestly. Desperate measures. Ooh, the Geth Corps. What is, desperate measures? Faced with utter annihilation, military planners have considered extreme solutions in their quest to stop the Reapers. Oh, this was the question about the Batarian. Okay. The two most plausible are the destruction of mass relays and the use of starships as suicide weapons. Destroying a mass relay to stop the Reapers' advance is infeasible. Although it has recently been proven that mass relays can be destroyed, a ruptured relay liberates enough energy to ruin any terrestrial world in the relay solar system. It would take too long to evacuate the millions or billions of people living near each relay, and the Council is unwilling to sacrifice that many lives when combat stands a chance of saving them. Even if a garden world were to survive the relay's destruction, the Reapers have infinite patience. They traveled out of dark space using conventional FTL travel within the galaxy is not an insurmountable barrier. Meanwhile, starships are too costly to be used as projectiles, given that that would take too many collisions to seriously harm a Reaper. Some armchair admirals suggest that a single starship traveling faster than light could obliterate a Reaper capital ship, but all ships based on Mass Effect technology possess hardwired safety features to prevent FTL collisions. If a ship's FTL plotter finds a significant object in the path of a planned jump, the FTL drive refuses to fire in the first place. This is not a perfect safety feature. The sensors can only scan for objects within a reasonable distance at light speed, and a navigator must plot the rest of the course, but it is so inherent to the FTL warm-up process that removing it is nigh impossible. Cynical intelligence analysts note that that's the secret of Mass Effect technology, including that the safety system has always been attributed to the Protheans, just as the mass relays were. So they're saying that, yeah, the Reapers have programmed FTL travel that way. It wouldn't be a bad hypothesis, to be perfectly honest. How you doing? Okay, he's still squeaking. Alright, let's pop down to the crew deck.
Impressed you got those two groups together. We'll see how long the peace lasts. Commander?
Alright, but Ashley's got, like, nothing on the Geth. Again, I don't really blame her on that. Just due to the losing the entirety of the 212. Got anything about Tali, Chacos?
Hello, Commander. Hello, Commander.
Nope. I think maybe she said something about Tali earlier. I mean, I like that the kitchen is open, so like Vega can like cook and stuff like that, but I miss Rupert. I hope he's okay.
Another Reaper gone, and peace between the Geth and Quarians. It's amazing.
And now my people have a world to fight for. Something they know will last forever.
So long as you and the Geth remain good neighbors.
They're not our servants anymore. I'm not sure what we should call them. Allies?
Friends?
There's still too many wounds on either side. But maybe, one day.
You and Legion were friends, Tali.
The Migrant Fleet and the Geth warships have joined Admiral Hackett. Feel free to look around.
Lara is surprisingly quiet. Email from Sergeant Kavanaugh to Sergeant Ichi. Next time, you want to warn me that the Geth are our friends and maybe that we're not supposed to shoot the big robots? I almost pissed myself when those primes started dropping out of the sky and mopping up the Reapers. We fired a few rounds at them until we realized they weren't firing back. Then this one comes over and said they're Allied assistants and asked for our status. I'm not complaining that they saved my crew, but I'm never living down having to apologize to a Geth for shooting one of its damn lights off. I love that email so much. To be perfectly honest, I adore that email. Okay. He just fucking panicked, shot a Geth's lights off, and it's like, ah, well.
Peace between the Geth and Quarians.
Who would have thought?
Not how I ever imagined that would turn out. And next you'll be telling me the Krogan and Turians are cooperating. Oh, right. You managed that one too. You're a peacemaker, Shepard. A rare thing these days. Now, if you can pacify the Reapers, we'll make you a saint.
Well, I was like, yeah, peacemaker. I hate this.
Not sure if having an army of Geth behind us gives me confidence or makes me feel like there's a target on my back. Later.
Okay. Hoping to hear back from your family, Garrus. Alright, I think a few more systems have opened up. So yeah, I'm actually kind of sad. Oh, wait. There he is. Legion. Thane is at the bottom. Morden. Legion. Caden's on the other side. Yep, Caden Alenko. I'm telling you, that whole board can be full. Fucking shit, dude. Yeah, I am kind of sad at, like, the lack of mourning for Legion. Because, like, he was a crew member. Like, Edie is really the only one that seems super affected. I think Tali's mourning very quietly, honestly. Because I don't think... I think it hasn't sunk in for a lot of people yet. But, like, she and Legion were friends. She admitted that. They had correspondence after Shepard went back to the Alliance. And before, we know now why he stopped. Because he was taken by the Reapers. Okay, let's see. Yes, Hades Nexus. Okay, we've got some exploring to do.
I found something.
Ah, Gay Hinam. There's a side quest here in Mass Effect 2 that we ended up not doing due to my save file shenanigans. But yeah, there was something here. Prothean Sphere. You had to save a Quarian from Varen. It was the only one left of its kind there. The rest, like, they had gone scouting, I think. Pretty sure that was on Gay Hinam.
Signal confirmed.
Okay, hello. The Alliance frigate Leipzig. That went to the First Fleet. Alright, where is the fuel? Ha 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 ha. Fuck you.
Faster than light jump successful.
Let's see if I recognize any names.
I found something.
Yeah, I was like, that moon stands out quite a bit. Usually they don't show moons unless they're important. I can't remember if there was a mission on Copus or anything like that. The Obelisk of Karza, we need that. Okay, where is the... Where's the fuel? This is a bit longer, but smarter way of doing it. Yeah, because once you hear the little doot doot. Yeah, not that.
Evasion successful.
Alright, let's head back to Kate, who is one of my favorite Greek gods. She just wants to do her fucking job.
Signal confirmed.
The Alliance frigate Hong Kong. That went to the 5th Fleet. Okay, that went to Hackett. Hey, Hackett, got you a present. Okay. Where's the fuel? I remember afterwards somebody was like, I would fucking pay to see Hackett's reaction to a bunch of Rachni and Geth showing up. Just being like, hey, Shepard sent us, we're here to help. And Hackett having to explain that to everybody. Like, don't shoot them. Hackett's just like, what the fuck is Shepard doing? Ooh, the Calliston Rift. That is a new place. Again, even if it says there are no Reapers, there are Reapers. Right? Is this...
I found something.
Okay. I was like... We definitely came here in one of the other games. I just can't remember if it's 1 or 2. Oh! Sorry. This is something for Leviathan. Don't worry about it.
Garneau is not located in this system.
Don't worry about it. Hello. Synth diamond heat sinks. Damn. That sounds impressive. Hello. Please don't.
Reapers eluded.
Please don't block me off. Ninma, okay, so the formerly, oh no, I think there were Reapers there. Maybe there weren't, where Grunt was. Argus Rho, Gemini Sigma, Attican Beta, Hades Gamma, Kite's Nest, Exodus, Horsehead, we've been to Horsehead, Arcturus, Anos Basin, we've been there, Krogan DMZ, you start to remember this shit. Cilia Nebula. There's shit there. I know there are. Or is. Again, I know my verb tenses. Okay. Yeah, there's shit here. Wreckage. The Asari once had enormous solar collectors around the bluish-white star AOV star Loropi, using this star's considerable heat to create antiprotons for military starship fuel. Now all that can be detected is scrap. Reapers emerged from dark space near the Cilia Nebula cluster and established a front in Loropi's system. The Asari fleet that guarded what used to be known as Espota Station cannot be found. It is scattered and destroyed. One can only hope that the backup reactors in the Capelladon system do not fail, or the Asari fleet will have precious little fuel. So yeah, the Asari are... I mean, it's kind of been hinted at throughout, but you're starting to see how fucked the Asari are.
Signal confirmed.
Especially since they withdrew. When everyone else was banding together. So that very likely explains Tavos' attitude. Because she's realizing how screwed they are. Armali sniper unit. Which is why I say Tavos can eat my entire ass. Because, like, really, she was so level-headed. And then she just freaked the fuck out. Like, Valorn... like, her and Valorn, yeah, but Valorn came around. Valorn was like, oh, shit is really suspicious. You saved our lives? Here you go, Shepard. And even then, Tavos is like, no! I think I'll hold on to this giant super secret.
I found something.
Okay, thank God. Didn't know if that would hit both of them. I'll only tell Shepard that after she's achieved 2 impossible feats. Oh shit, she did. Meanwhile, Sparatus. Ah yes, Reapers. We have dismissed that claim. He's like, here, get the Primarch and we'll help. Okay, there's a moon over there. That's got something.
Signal confirmed.
No, it doesn't, but... Dakuna! This is the Elcor homeworld. The Elcor homeworld Dakuna overflows with natural resources protected by law, from large deposits of precious metals to vast forests. The Elcor themselves live in rich grasslands near the equator. The majority of Dakuna's settlements are tucked within this belt, as the conservative Elcor feel little desire to build outside their comfort zone. Their twin capitals are for migrations from the wet season to the dry season, a tradition made obsolete by modern technology but still observed. After the destruction of the Elcor navy, yes, they had a navy, Reapers moved in their ground troops to occupy the cities. This has taken longer than most civilized worlds, as the Elcor are spread out into smaller, distant settlements, reflecting their preference for close-knit family communities instead of densely packed cities. They still had about 2.35 billion Elcor on there. So, usually you'd go straight to the Citadel and you'd pick up things up from, like, listening. That's why I was running by, that Elcor in the embassy, because he's bemoaning, the Code of the Ancients. But we just picked that up for him. And remember, the Elcor, I think the gravity is very dense on the Elcor planet, if I remember correctly, which is why they move so, like, lumbering and slow. They're big boys.
Faster than light jump successful.
Peace. Yeah, the Celia Nebula's got a lot in it. Okay. Don't know.
I found something.
Okay, well. I don't remember. That was just a chance guess. Good. Rings of Elune, we need that. For, we need that for one of the Asari doctors in Huerta Memorial. Yes, hello. 33, so there's 3 things to find here. The 2 planetary things and 1 gas output. Or, fuel output. Ooh, credits. Ooh, money. I like money. Yoink. Alright.
Signal confirmed.
Let's see here. Dr. Jalise. That has to be an Asari doctor. Okay, 100% assets. We are done with the Celia Nebula. Wow, no backtracking. I'm gonna pat myself on the back for that. That was very good. Okay, so... yeah, okay, so here's, the Asari homeworld. Ilium's, like, fucking over here or some shit, unless they moved it again. So the Asari homeworld, the Krogan homeworld, I think Surkesh, so I think the Solarian homeworld. I think they took Sol off the map, actually, and Palaven. They removed some clusters and some systems after a time. But yeah, it's ironic that, most of the actually most of the species were clustered together pretty closely, except for the Quarians. They were the ones on the farthest end of the galaxy, but like every other race is pretty clustered pretty closely together. And yes, I know when we're doing Leviathan, don't worry about the Garneau thing. I forgot that even activates after
You're
Rannoch.
cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I'll handle it.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, that only activates after priority Rannoch, which is weird. Okay, sorry. Counselor, the consultant, Angry Elcor. Arya is back in the VIP lounge. Tali. Leah. Ah, yes. Zaid is still there. Okay. So, we're gonna do a few things before we go see the,
I've got your briefing, Private. Let's fill you in before the squad arrives. The Alliance is posting us to an EZO mining facility on Zani.
fucking keepers. Oh, one fun thing the Mass Effect Facebook did recently, they were like, write a,
Status recognized. Please select a destination. 1 moment, please.
write a Yelp review for the Citadel. Here, we'll start. And it was like, you know, like great views, blah, blah, blah. Great entertainment. But I don't know what's up with those keepers.
Now arriving at Docking Bay E24, emergency civilian housing.
Yeah, the Mass Effect Facebook is actually a treat to follow. If you are a fan of the series, I recommend it. If you have a Facebook. Anything new, Zaid? How you doing, man?
Do you know the current leader of the Suns?
Nope. Don't remind me.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms.
On a patrol mission once.
Got killed.
Real popular after that.
I'm mainly...
From the Suns fast enough.
Alright. Just hitting you with a bullet. Mainly doing this to get another trophy.
Son of a bitch.
James. Right, this guy.
I found a Prothean sphere on Gay Hinnom. Contact the Alliance and tell them Commander Shepard asked them to pay you for it.
Yes, thank you. I'll call them right now.
Okay.
I believe those are my credits.
Oh, okay. There's actually another Elcor. There are 2 Elcor we can talk to. That lag was in my game, don't worry.
Hey there.
Oh, it's you, hey.
I love those 2 so much. Again, I've skipped a lot of conversations and given you the overall premise. When you play, I highly recommend just like getting the whole story for yourself. It's very heartwarming and heartbreaking, and it adds like a very new element.
Please select a destination. 1 moment, please.
Let's go to Huerta. Give the Rings of Elune to that Asari.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Excuse me. I recovered the Rings of Elune. They're waiting in Bay D24.
That's wonderful. Thank you. My people will treat this miraculous find as a call to support their local hospitals.
Sorry, crossing that off. I can't remember where, I don't think it has to have this side quest on here. I'm on the last fucking page.
Yes, I'm seeing increased turnout as well. We may actually make it through this war.
Okay. Right. Purgatory.
Spectre status recognized. 1 moment, please. Now arriving at ward level Purgatory.
You do not understand. The code of the ancients is the collected wisdom of our people. With overwhelming sadness, it was lost when Dakuna fell. Without it, we lack the guidance we need. With certainty, we need the wisdom of our ancestors in these trying times.
Look, I just love how Elcor talk.
I recovered the Code of the Ancients from Dakuna. It's waiting for you in Bay D24.
With shock and joy. Really, this is wonderful news. Thank you, human. Sincerely, this will greatly aid our people.
You're welcome.
With sincere gratitude, thank you, human.
I love Elcor.
Anyhow, enough about my armor. Let's find the gang and celebrate while I'm still here.
Oh yeah, that conversation is really sweet too. The rich girl who sold her car to protect her friend. So Arya, what's going on? Why aren't you on Omega?
It seems the galaxy can't keep us apart. Since we took back Omega, I've been consolidating my resources for the war. It's a little easier to coordinate from here. So unfortunately, I'll be slumming it on the Citadel for the time being. The Blue Suns, Blood Pack, and Eclipse are in my pocket. I'll send them to war when you're ready for them. Is there anything on your mind?
How's the rebuilding going on Omega?
People understand the first order of business is shoring up defenses. No one wants another invasion. So they're enduring valiantly, not that they have a choice. Once again, I am Omega.
Arya, you always will be.
We'll talk later.
I'm sure.
The fact that she's a matriarch blows my fucking mind. I always forget that.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. 1 moment, please.
The commons. Yeah, I just have to buy I think it's 2 suits of non-customizable armor, and I get a trophy, so I think I'll do that here.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Let's see.
Welcome to Keelah Exports.
It's a Dragon Age reference, and I
At Keelah Exports,
honestly
we
don't know
believe that
what
a
this
peaceful
is a
heart
reference
is
to.
a strong Thank you for shopping at Keelah Exports. Welcome to Elcos Combine
Ah.
Arsenal
Visit
Supplies.
any of our Elcos Combine affiliate branches for
She would
any
rather
and
shoot a
all
knife.
personal needs. Please do your part to enkindle this.
Oh yeah, if you like take the time to like really listen to a lot of the ads and stuff and like the Galactic News, which I did not do. You hear that Elcor Hamlet was a flop. And that makes me very, very sad.
Reaper forces have been sighted in the Parnitha system within striking distance of Thessia, the Asari homeworld.
Ah, Liara? No. No, Liara's still over in the marketplace. Okay.
Refugee camps in the Citadel are straining existing resources, and the Council reports that food shortages may happen in the near future.
Don't know if she has anything new to say, honestly.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
There. By the Iron Man suit.
Thank you for shopping at Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
She's not gonna wear it. Yeah, always prepared. There it is.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods. Good hunting.
To look like a giant bug or to not look like a giant bug?
Welcome to Agor Munitions.
Remember, welcome to
We
Super Team
appreciate
High
your
Agor
visit.
Munitions will show in your credit report as AM Trading Limited.
Hello, Shepard.
Yeah, she doesn't have anything to say. I guess we'll get the Dragon Age armor. Okay, there's the researcher we helped. Where's the pissed off one? Researcher Tali. No, that's the glitched quest. That's CSEC. That was Knowles from E-Crimes. Here he is.
Found another one.
Nope.
Yeah, the guys in Zakara did too. Disarmed there safely. No casualties.
That's the turrets. Around here, I guess. Yep.
I've recovered the obelisk of Karza. It's waiting for you in Bay D24.
You have? It's amazing. Thank you, Commander. That's going to help immeasurably with some very sensitive work. How's the translation going? Really? Excellent. Well, hopefully it unlocks more intel from the archive.
Alright, hang on. I have the Prothean sphere, so I just gotta find out where I gotta drop that off. Uh-oh. Don't know if you guys heard that news report or not. If not, don't worry. It's a plot. It's a plot point. Oh, okay. The Prothean sphere was, for the refugee. Got it. We're nearly done with the, shit. We're nearly done with the post-priority Rennick side quests, honestly. Okay, now let's go talk to Tali again. 'Cause Tali has something new.
Of course. We can have ships at the colony in 36 hours. Do you need medical support?
No, evacuating the colony is more than enough. Thank you, Ambassador.
Ambassador?
I'm coordinating actions for the fleet while we're here. Evacuating colonies, bolstering Turian defense lines. Huh. I think it was right here. 3 years ago to the day.
What?
This was where Saren's assassins fired at me. I'd just gotten to the Citadel. I didn't think I needed my barriers up. My mistake.
Saren had assassins after you?
Right. I disabled the Geth and found that recording that proved he was working with the Reapers. I went to Ilium and tried to inform the authorities, but Saren's mercenaries attacked me. I barely escaped. I stowed away on a Turian freighter and came out here. I thought I was safe.
So, we already knew Saren had assassins after her, but yeah, the Ilium thing, no. I can't remember if that's a comic or not. Could be.
You never told me about this. How bad was it?
Got me in the arm. They used polonium rounds. I was running a fever in minutes. It was the first time I'd been really hurt on my pilgrimage. I ran to the council embassy, asked for protection, offered the data on Saren. The Turian clerk called me Soot Rat. He threatened to have me tossed off the station if I didn't leave.
I wish that clerk could see you now.
He just did. That was him back there. I don't think he remembers me.
Let's remind him.
Maybe we should go have a little talk with that clerk.
I spent 3 years waiting to come back and make his life hell. But when I finally saw him, he was just a clerk whose people desperately need help.
Which they'll get, thanks to you. Nice work, Ambassador.
This war is more important than grudges and prejudice. Maybe he and I both needed to grow up a little.
The difference is that you helped when it counted.
Thanks, Shepard. So did you.
Wow, this war is more important than grudges and prejudice. Louder for everyone in the fucking galaxy.
Everything looks so peaceful. In here, you can almost forget about the war.
Yeah, never mind the shutout, you know, window behind you and smoke and...
I never get tired of looking at this place. I never thought they'd let a Quarian up here. The Presidium is so beautiful. Everything looks so peaceful.
Alrighty. To the embassies.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please.
I'm wondering why we haven't seen somebody show up yet, but I don't know if that comes later or if it just glitched.
Now arriving at Presidium
Geth
Embassy.
and Quarians have both agreed to help fight Reaper forces.
Hello.
Urgently, human, I must speak to you on behalf of my people.
What is it?
Holding sorrow, Dakuna, my home world, the Reapers have come. Holding sorrow, our warriors are under siege, but your forces can rescue them. Urgently, please. All the other races have turned us aside.
Well, they're fucking assholes.
How do your people fight?
Proudly, with VI-assisted infantry. Our soldiers carry heavy weapons into battle mounted on their backs. Mixed pride and shame, our enemies have called us living tanks, as well as names less flattering.
That's awesome. I'm sorry. So they can walk into a battle with a cane strapped on their back, and people don't want to help the El Corps? I'm sorry. Excuse me?
I'll take the Normandy as soon as we have time.
Relief. Thank you, Commander. Small hope. Perhaps we can evacuate some of our civilians when your forces arrive. Anxiously, I will remain here for news. Please hurry. Dakuna burns.
You sweet man.
My wife is just sent back to active duty, and I'm about to get shipped out too.
Okay, so that's the end of this episode. Let me just hang on. Let me just make sure I have nothing at the Spectre term. Oh, that's CSEC. Sorry, Bailey. Bailey's just chilling. He's doing all right.
Spectre status recognized.
Fuck. Let's check my Spectre requisitions. Okay. Private Talavi has requested a transfer to a unit in, oh, this was the one that we passed in D24. I forgot about this, where her brother potentially joined Cerberus, or did join Cerberus. Private Talavi is requested to transfer to a unit actively engaged in Reaper hostiles. A note from Sergeant Olembe says that Private Talavi is an exceptional engineer, recommending her for duty on a team set to sabotage Reaper processing centers. Spectre authorization to fast-track this request. I mean, alright. Commendation Captain Riley. Captain Riley, an N7 operative, this is the one we helped in the plant where the Reapers were overrunning, has been nominated for a commendation for valor for actions at Sion. Approval from a Spectre would fast-track the award process. She's a fellow N7, and she's a badass. Fuck yes. Do it. Okay, that's why I wanted to check. Okay. Okay, yeah, we need to get Dakuna. And yeah, we don't have the Cerberus ciphers yet. So we will do that in the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Take it easy.